Hello, I'm Sam, short for Samantha. Imagine that you wrote a play and people agreed to act in it. An audience actually came to see it. And then everything went wrong and turned into a complete disaster. So much so that you can't help but cringe every time you remember it. Yeah, that happened to me. I'll start by saying that I've always liked writing and acting, basically everything connected to storytelling. I've been writing short stories since I was a little kid, and I continued when I joined the drama club at school. When we were searching for a new play for our club, someone said that I should write one because I was good at it. Of course I agreed. Also, our teacher and director said that she would even let me partially direct it if I wanted to. So, I took one of my short stories and turned it into a play. It was a very touching story about 5 people falling in love. So it was kind of like a love triangle, or like, a love pentagon? Everyone liked my story, so we decided to do it. I worked very hard on it. I had one of the main parts and was also directing a lot. Our teacher said that I should probably choose one of the 2 things because I wouldn't be able to handle the pressure. But I was adamant that I should do everything. And as you may have already guessed, that was a big mistake. Soon everybody hated me because I was so strict, and a lot of people from our drama club just wanted to have fun and self-express. They weren't as ambitious as me, and while I understand it now, I didn't back then. I barely slept because I was spending most of the time memorizing my part, preparing the set design and stuff like that. Every day I imagined how it would go, and how everyone would be impressed. But as you already know, that wasn't what really happened. The day of the play finally came. The auditorium was full of people from school, and even people who were just simply interested in the play. I was nervous, but sure that it would all go as planned. The first scene started with one of the characters saying a short monologue, presenting the story and the characters. The guy, let's call him George, started and he forgot his lines. So instead, he was like, "What is life? Is it just a series of events? Or, not. I was furious. Our sound guy came to the rescue and put the music on so we could continue. The second scene started and all of us came out to the scene, but another girl accidentally bumped into the set and it all fell down. Like, all of it. Everything we had prepared for weeks just fell down. And I still don't even know how that was possible. Everyone started to panic, but I wasn't ready to accept defeat. So I said, in character, the set fell because now we are in the real world and talk about real problems. It worked. It looked like it was part of the script, you know? But soon, everything started to go downhill again. Everybody was forgetting their lines and started sounding like they were stupid. People in the audience started to laugh, and when we had a moment, everyone begged us to stop the play because we had already made fools of ourselves. I said, "No, we've been preparing for this play for months. And that's how it's gonna go? No way, the show must go on." I was sure that it couldn't get any worse, and a few stumbles wouldn't ruin my play. Well, you already know that I was wrong. The next few scenes went very well. Everything was going as planned, but then it turned out that the guy who forgot his lines at the beginning and in the next scene was so embarrassed that he just quietly left, and he was essential to the story. When we had a moment, I gathered all the actors together and quickly told them how the story would change without him. They begged me to stop it, but I said no, again, and then persuaded them that it would go better. The play continued, and you could see how everyone was confused about the sudden changes. They were messing up lines and interrupting each other, and it was impossible to understand what was happening. Our teacher was really embarrassed, and the people in the audience were confused. And this was, 20 minutes into the hour-long play. By this point, I had a breakdown and just sat in a chair backstage and was staring at the ceiling. How could this happen? What did I do wrong? And did I deserve this? I still hoped that something miraculous would happen and fix everything, like in movies, but I knew that that wasn't going to happen. So, the play just ended. Every actor escaped so nobody would catch them and make fun of them, even though that was inevitable. I asked myself again if it was my fault, and I guess, yeah, it was. I was pushing everyone so hard that they hated me and my play. But yeah, I wasn't giving up. Everyone was really making fun of us, and most people left the drama club. But I'm still there, and I will correct my mistake eventually, because this horrible play was, in the end, the best experience I could have had. It's better to fail at a school play than at a real audition, right? My new plan is to try again next year, this time being more reasonable and not making everyone hate me. Wish me luck. Have you ever had an experience as awkward as this one? Tell your story in the comments, and of course, like and subscribe.